Hi everyone, I'm Jorge. Welcome to my channel. I have been talking to my friends and family about investing, and I thought it would be a good idea to make a YouTube channel to share my experience. I'm not a financial advisor, this is only my opinion. Make sure you consult a financial advisor before investing. People think that you need a lot of money to start investing, but you don't. You can start by taking $25 per paycheck to invest. Sometimes we spend more on Starbucks, cell phones, cable, Netflix, and so on. Most people, if they really try, I think they should be able to take $25 out of a paycheck and put it in an investment account. Another reason people don't want to invest, it's because they think the market is going to crash. Yes, it could, but if you have cash available, you can make a lot of money because the market always bounces up. Sometimes it takes longer than others, but it always does. And that's why you need to talk to a financial advisor before investing. From my experience, it's better to invest than to have all your money in a savings account or playing the lottery. Let's look at some numbers. So in 2019, I had about $2,000 in a savings account. It earned 0.01% for a total of 30 cents for the whole year. That's next to nothing. In 2020, we play a lottery at work, and it's about $32 a month per person. So that's about 7 people playing the lottery. So a month altogether, we spend about $224. So in a year, it's about $2,000 to $2,600 that we spend on lottery tickets. I guess that last year we won maybe $20 altogether, but we never really cashed out. We just always played the next drawing. So we didn't really take any profits out. So I was looking at a retirement calculator, and I found out that if when you were born, your parents put about $2,000 in a retirement account and just let it grow, by the time you turn 65, you would have around $162,000. That's not too bad because you didn't add anything else to it. Now, if you started with 2,000 and then $1,000 was added every year until you turn 65, you would have a little bit over $1 million. That's a pretty good investment. So, a couple of tips before investing. If you have a 401k at work, always contribute to it. They usually match it, and you contribute. They usually match your contributions. So you should take advantage of that. Also, always have emergency funds in your checking or savings account. And also always start with a small amount of money, something you would be okay losing. You never know. Most of the time you should be able to make some kind of money, but if you lose, you won't be too upset. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is only my opinion based on my experience. And this is how I kind of did it myself. Okay, so you're ready to start trading stocks, right? So what do you do? Where do you go? Well, you need a brokerage account. And there's 2 new ones, Robinhood and Webull. Before, when I traded in 2008, 2009, you had to pay $7 per transaction. So every time you bought a stock and every time you sold a stock, you have to pay $7. Robinhood and Webull came along and they started with 0 commission. So all of the other bigger companies had to kind of follow along in order to keep customers. Those 2 are really good. You're just kind of limited to some stocks. if you really want to trade any kind of stocks, you want to go with like the bigger brokerages. Ameritrade, that's the one I personally use. And also, if you have I guess $20,000 sitting in the bank in a savings account, I would contact Fidelity or Vanguard and talk to them, see what you can do. But yeah, those two companies, Fidelity and Vanguard, are really good in retirement. So you would benefit to talk to them. And so my recommendations, you can get any brokerage, like I said. Personally, I have Ameritrade, and let's say you just go to their main page, and right here on the top right it says account types. Just click on that, and see right here you have a standard, and then we'll scroll down, and right here individual account. So that's pretty much the account that you need to start trading stocks. So let me see, there's no minimum funding required, but every time you want to put money in, it says an electronic transfer is a minimum of $50. And then if you want to open that, you just go right here and start filling out the information. One thing, at the end of the year, if you have any profits, you're gonna have to pay taxes on that. I mean, it can go anywhere from like 10% to 30%. It just depends on the tax laws that we have at that time. So you just have to be careful. Let's say if you made $10,000 profit one year and you just took it out and went and spent it all. Well, then come taxes, they're gonna be, well, you made $10,000, you owe anywhere from like $1,000 to $3,000 in taxes. So that's one thing you have to be careful about. If you make some profit and you take it out, make sure you save some money for to pay your taxes. Having said that, I recently learned right here on retirement. If you go here, retirement, there's this thing, a retirement account called a Roth IRA. So on this one, you're also able to trade just like the normal individual account. The only thing is that the profits, you can't take them out until you're 59 and a half or older. Your contributions, you can take them out anytime, but the profits have to stay there. And they grow tax-free. We'll take a look right here at the Roth IRA rules. So to be eligible, you need to contribute. To contribute to it, you must earn income, and there's no age limits. So, but there's a income limit. So if you're single, you have to make less than $124,000. If you're married and file jointly, you have to make less than $186,000. Also, the maximum contributions for 2020 and 2021, it's $6,000 if you're under the age of 50. And if you're over the age of 50, you can put up to $7,000 that year. And like I said, it grows tax-free. That means if you make $10,000, $20,000 profit on that account, you're not going to pay taxes on it. Again, that's if you wait to get that money out until you're 59 and a half or older. If you have an emergency, you can always withdraw them, earnings and contributions, but you're gonna pay taxes on everything, on your profits, and you're gonna have to pay a 10% penalty for taking that money out soon. But I think it's worth looking into. So also, if you make more than the income limit, I would really suggest talking to a financial advisor. There's ways around it that they can get you into Roth IRA. I mean, if you have money sitting in the bank, this right here, the Roth IRA, it's really good to grow your money without paying taxes. All right, so you open your account, right? You either did an individual account. Let's go to account types. So, right, so you went to standard and did an individual account, or you went to a retirement and opened a Roth IRA. So you have to transfer money and make sure it's the ACH. It's not a wire and it's not a rollover. Make sure it says ACH. That's basically your bank transferring money to your account. Also, all the questions on the application are pretty normal. Just there was one that it's kind of tricky. It's asking if you want to get real-time quotes. You want to say yes. It's a little confusing because it kind of makes it seem that it's asking you if you're a professional trader or professional trader, something like that. So you're not. So you are allowed to get real-time quotes. So a professional investor, I guess, wouldn't be able to get that. But for most people, you should get the real-time quotes. That means when you're on your phone or your tablet or your laptop, when you're looking at the stock market, you're gonna get the real-time quotes. If you don't get that, you're gonna be delayed 15 minutes, and you don't want that. So make sure you get real-time quotes. If somehow you don't do it right, you can always go back and go to your account profile, and you can adjust it there. And you can always call whoever you're using, Ameritrade, Webull, Robinhood, whoever, just call them and ask them whatever question you have about the application. All right, so let's say you already funded your account, right? So you're ready to trade stocks. So when you log in here on Ameritrade, you have all this. You have my account, trade, research ideas, planning, education. I really like Ameritrade. I haven't tried the other ones, but I mean, they have a lot of education right here for you. So if you wanted to make a trade, this would be on a laptop or a desktop or a tablet. You go to the trade, and then you'll go to right here, stocks and ETFs. That's where you want to go. So after you click on that, this screen is going to come up. So here, if you want to buy, you put buy. There's also sell. If you already own a stock and you want to sell it, you would choose sell. Well, let's go with buy. So right, so you have a buy. So quantity, so that's how many shares you have, right? So for example, right here, see right here up to above, I only have $50 available. So let's put that I wanted 5 shares of Bank of America. It's BAC, that's a symbol for it. And if you click right outside the box, anywhere outside the box, say right here. So I wouldn't be able to buy 5 shares because I only have $50. So I couldn't even buy 2. So if I wanted to buy that, I would only buy 1. And that's your symbol. You can always look up on Yahoo Finance, anywhere, but right here too. I find it easier just to like Google the company and get the symbol to trade them. So then you have here order type, limit. That means, let's say right now it's trading, let's say close at 33.46. So I want to say, well, I don't want to buy it unless it hits $31. So here it's saying that the order is going to go through whenever Bank of America hits 31 or under, because sometimes it'll jump. It'll go from like 33 to like 30. I mean, rarely happens, but it can do that. So if it hits 30, it'll buy it at 30 instead of 31. So this is like at this price or better for you. But let's say that it goes to like 30, 31 and 50 cents. It's not gonna buy it. And then let's say it takes off to $50. So well, you didn't buy it because it didn't hit your price that was 31. That's because you have it on a limit. So if you choose market, that means that it's gonna buy it at whatever price the market has it at. Because sometimes if you see something at $20, and by the time you go to do the trade, by the time you actually place the trade, it'll be like 50 cents up or 20 cents up, 10 cents up. So that's why market will just buy it at whatever price is trading when you place the order. So those are the main ones that you want to know. The other ones I'll go over them in different videos, but yeah, you want to just go limit or market. And then you just right here at the bottom says review order, you'll place that, and then it'll give you a breakdown, and then you just put place order, and that's it. Then after that, if you wanted to sell it, just put sell, and you would have one, right? I don't have any Bank of America shares, but if I had bought it, it would be one. And then same thing, if you wanna, let's say it was trading right now at 33.46. If I put limit, and let's say I don't want to sell it until it hits 35. So this order wouldn't go through unless Bank of America hit 35. So if it hits 34.99, it wouldn't sell. It has to hit 35 or higher. That's because you're selling. That's better for you if it's higher. So market, same thing. It'll sell it right at the price that it's on the market at that time. So if it's 33 and then you went to place the order, and then by the time you place the order it was 34, it'll sell at 34. If it went to like 32, it'll sell at 32. So that's your market, and those are your main orders. Like I said, the other ones I'll go over in different videos, but those are your two main ones, limit and market. All right, so I hope this video wasn't too long. I've been trying to get my family and some friends to invest. A lot of people think that you need thousands of dollars. I mean, for 2021, I'm doing a challenge. I started with basically $150. So what I did is $100 for the year. I started with $100, and then I put $50 for January. So every month, I'm gonna put $50. So in February, I'm gonna put another 50. So if you can see, I just bought a stock maybe 2 days ago. So I should only have 150 in my account, but I already have 166.87. So it means I made like about $16 profit in just a couple of days. I mean, it doesn't seem like a lot, but if you get to learn how to trade, don't put all your money in, but start slow and you'll make some money. Some people will get the hang of it, some people will not. Like I said, I'll go through the challenge and I'll explain a little bit more about the market, and I'll go really slow and simple. That way you can learn. So this video will be for people that have never ever traded a stock before. So hopefully you can join me, and please like and subscribe and turn on your notifications, and I hope to see you throughout the year. Thank you.